This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Longhorns will kick this deep to get us going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Trying to find some room. It's Smith. He's got the first down and still motoring. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Tied.
Chris, you talk about an unbelievable way to start this game off. First play of the game, and we got a touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower.
He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
14, Texas, 0. Texas.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Loses the football. The scramble is on. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time?
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
To throw, it's Burns. The receiver makes the catch. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Catch made on the left side. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Catch made by the tight end. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The Longhorns looking to run some tempo here.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And now the running back's got it again. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, for a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made on the outbound. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Longhorns with 1st and 10 here.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Burns. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Finding space at the 20. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. 1st and goal, will try to run it in. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Bama.
Number 9. Catch and score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21.
That makes the score now about 28. Texas.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
To advance on the football. Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
2nd and 5 after the penalty. To see if the offense can take advantage of that defensive mistake. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. Longhorns will crank up the tempo.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. And Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. It's an out route. The catch made. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Fields. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this 1st down, just not able to execute. And now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure is coming. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. The secondary backed up off the ball now. And it's incomplete. Should have been intercepted. You don't see him make a mistake like that too often.
Boy, the quarterback catches a break here. He nearly kills all the momentum on just one play. A drop pick, and you're up by 3 touchdowns. You can bet he's going to be hearing it from the coach when he gets over to the sideline.
Alabama needing this 4th down conversion. Scanning the field. It's Burns. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? A new set of downs after that completion. And the wideout goes in motion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Can he get there on the ground? In the clear at the 25. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Well, they got to be thinking about a touchdown here. And I know it's 4th down, but because of the hole that they've dug themselves here in this 1st half, you got to consider taking a chance here and putting a touchdown up on the board. I think it's worth it.
1st and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Back to throw. It's Fields. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great 1st half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. That picks up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 39. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle, it's Smith. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Short connection to the tight end here. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Gift to the offense with the offsides. Makes it 1st and 5. Looking downfield, it's Burns. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Deep shot toward the end zone. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's another deep shot. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He missed it. Off target that time. The lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
He's looking deep down the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Scanning the field. It's Fields. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a fourth down. You look at that scoreboard, you almost start to wonder, should I go for this?
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Receiver in motion now. Trying for a fourth down completion. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got a good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ballgame.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again. They're
going to run it. And He's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Touchdown, tied. This offense is still clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead.
That makes the
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14. Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, we always talk about receivers that if the ball hits your hands, you're supposed to bring it in. But it's hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you like that.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fires it to the wideout. And this one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, what a missed opportunity here. A chance for a big play. He's wide open. I think he starts to maybe think too much about making a play and trying to score a touchdown. Just drops the football.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
He shreds the tackle. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Man tackled after a small pickup there. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Press coverage now from the secondary. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Alabama. They couldn't stop him there. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's caught from inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start.
And the Alabama offense will take over. First and 10.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? That run moves the ball across the 35.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that. And
the pass is picked off. He could go. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Freshman shows inexperience. Lucky it didn't get intercepted. Important second down play coming up. Ball handed off. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He finds his man. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. And he drops back in the gun. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back to pass. It's Burns. A deep shot to the right. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. across midfield. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here?
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Contact as he threw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And the pass is complete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Crucial play, down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
To the air, it's Burns. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch! And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And the offense will stay on the field. So far, they are 2 for 4 converting 4th down chances. Looking for a receiver. Bringing pressure. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. There was no catching him that time.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. And what I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. To start the drive with a quick throw to the left side.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Looking right, this one caught. Finding some room at the 25. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They look to throw it here on second down. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup. You want to get the ball out to your receiver. Hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But, man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal.
Looking deep down the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. To throw, it's Burns. Back-to-back deep shots. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
That ball snagged for a completion. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. Pass caught. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it near the end zone. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bama.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Alabama 56, Texas 21.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. They bounce back here.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Valdez. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Boots the ball to the 39. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Dropping back, it's Fields. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Tries to get it to the running back. Pass not complete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Defense is coming after him. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down. Do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out. Dropping back, it's Burns. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. That was crucial, Kirk. Barring something crazy, that should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go, still can get better, but possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason. One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot right down the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Oh, no, trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. To the air. It's Burns. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Chris, that ball is going to fall to the ground, and if you go back and look at this, he's falling back when he makes this throw. He's actually throwing it off of his back foot. You combine that with already throwing a couple interceptions, I don't know if it's a time to think about maybe warming up the backup.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.